There we go. Let's see.
We had like 20 minutes.
Well, I think they're on like about 12 minutes. They just go by the clock. A lot more time. I will start Game 3 of the NCSTV Mission Oak Showcase from Mission Oak High School in Tulare. A guy just yelled at me, thank you, not sure what he said thank you to me for, but he's either a ref or a coach, so he said thank you. Thank you to all of us. Gabe Camarillo, this is Mark Heffernan, and a nice matchup here between the Fresno Warriors in white and gold and the Strathmore Spartans in that navy blue and red. And the player to look out for Strathmore is number 2 Jasmine Soto. 28.4 points per game. She's one of the captains. 6 rebounds, 5 steals. She shoots 45% from the field. She is blazing fast. Along with her, Veronica Chapa, number 1. Yvette Gutierrez, number 11. Yoseli Gutierrez, 22. And Valerie Chapa, 23. Now, Erica Munoz averages 5 points and shoots 30% from the field. She's just a player off the bench. Valerie Chop at 5 points, 3 rebounds, 25%, but the person who makes them go is Jasmine Soto. They're coached by Richard Miranda. Fresno, and they're coached pretty confident. Sienna Curtin and their ability. And guess who gets the first basket? That is Jasmine Soto. His speed.
Soto is fast. You talked about it, and she will definitely make this hard for Fresno High to limit them defensively. Let's see how Fresno High can stop Soto.
Well, the thing about her is that her defense leads her offense, and she's reminds me of a defensive back in football, knows where the ball is and where the players are at, and you don't want to throw those high lobs around her or the cross-court passes. And she's like a flash. You know, I've seen her the last couple of years. Saw her last year here. Saw her at Miramonte right after Christmas. 3-point in and out. It's knocked away. Strathmore does not have much size, but they have speed. And Coach Miranda, he wants you to play defense. Nice guy when he's coaching with the shades on. You don't play D, you're sitting down next to me. It only has, I guess, about 2 girls on the bench, so he plays with about 7.
But they're still a great team. They're 19-3. 19-3 record this season.
Short from the Spartans. Some great teams in football. There's Soto. Look at that. Got cut off that time. And jump ball situation.
And Aaron William in the middle for Fresno High to stop Soto from getting to the paint. And that's going to be crucial to stop Soto from getting those layups. Aaron Williams is going to play a key role in that.
Fresno have Yasmin De La Rosa 2, Anissa Brown 4, Romney White 5, Alexis Phelps 23, Mia Garcia 10. They had some number changes. Aaron Williams 16 points a game, 10 rebounds, number 13. The ball knocked out of bounds. Maybe a foul against Soto. Jasmine Leal 23, Adriana Turan 24. Looks like Shauna Wright.
And Soto, look at Soto's speed. She blocked that shot on Remy White.
Fortunately, she picked up a foul.
Well, she did, but she still was able to get a hand on it. Fast enough to catch up. Oh, obviously, of course, if you're Soto, you cannot pick up fouls, not only because you're an important part of the team, but because, obviously, you give up points like this. And Fresno High is a good free throw shooting team. You're going to see, if they get to the free throw line, they're going to get ahead.
Remney White with a free throw. There's Soto with the ball. And 2-1. Nice pass. Corner 3. Missed. Follow the shot. There's Soto in the paint. Misses about a 12-footer. Want to pick up a foul there to the backcourt. That's Williams, number 13. With Soto. Tries to split the D.
Got a little too flashy.
Turnover.
A little too flashy with the behind the back.
Yeah. Comes the Strathmore Spartans. 2-1. Strathmore. That's a 3-point try. Too deep. I think their key is steals and running. Strathmore, like I said, great record. Primarily beat teams with their defense and their speed. It's out of bounds. And they force teams to make bad turnovers like that.
Yeah, we'll see how the defense and speed goes for Strathmore in this game, because Fresno High has the size with, we talked about it a little bit, Williams inside the paint. If they turn to her, Strathmore doesn't have a person that can guard Williams.
So Gisela Gutierrez, is an inside player. A nice pass and bank shot good by her.
Also look at Alexis Phillips for Fresno High. She's someone that they can also turn to inside the paint to get buckets. Phillips and Williams, those two names you'll hear a lot of today.
5-1, Strathmore. They're quick to that ball. You see Soto. Look at her string down the court. And she makes it number 2.
She is so fast.
I know. Look at another steal. Jasmine Soto, left hand.
You look up to write down that she made a bucket, and she makes another one.
Yeah, same with me. The timeout. Fresno, 8-1. Strathmore over Fresno on the NCS TV.
And this broadcast of the Mission Oak Showcase is brought to you by the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. 5-day overnight camp for 4th to 12th graders. Register now with a $99 deposit and earn $100 off camp enrollment. Go to NorCalSportsTV.com/camp for all the details. And Recruiting Boost. the Athletic College Placement Service. Wow. What can I say about Jasmine Soto except, wow. She really has flown all across the court. She has 6 points so far in this game.
Yeah, she attacks the basket, and as you saw, we were writing things down. She scores, gets a steal, comes back, and she's a flash, and she dribbles faster than a lot of girls run. And so the defense is the whole key for the team, for her. That's where they excel. And the girls just flash to the ball. You feel like you're playing against 8 of them. And that's what Miranda preaches. That's ball short, Strathmore ball. Soto's rebound, not a good pass by her. The ball behind. She's playing defense, but she didn't want to pick up her second foul that early. She almost reached in. We both want to see her on the court. We like seeing excellent players. Miranda's bringing somebody else in. Coach Miranda. Long three is no good. Rebound to the Spartans. 8-1. They push it. That's a blocking foul against number 2, Yasmin De La Rosa of Fresno. Can't stay with the girl, and he's got a blocker. Soto will bring it in for Strathmore.
Yeah, De La Rosa has the unfortunate pleasure of guarding Soto today, and we'll see how De La Rosa changes up. Yeah, we got to change up her strategy to guard Soto because she's so fast.
Nice pass. Long three. Short. Ball tipped out. From the Warriors down 8-1. That's kind of a wild shot. Here come the Spartans. Knocked out of bounds, but it goes to Strathmore. Oh, yes, I was going to say, in this game we still do have 3 referees. The other one was on the far end. I couldn't see him. So 3 refs for this game.
You can't have a game without mentioning the refs, at least once. Yeah. But with Strathmore, they're not going to be a team that fouls a lot. They're going to have their game. They're going to have their way with the perimeter. What they're going to do is want to drive inside, so they may draw the fouls instead of be the ones that commit the foul.
A high throw and out of bounds over the head of Yosel Gutierrez.
That's another thing with Strathmore, too.
I don't like the uniforms with the navy blue and the red. The Strathmore, a little bit different.
Yeah. They have to make sure they pass it to each other, though, and not to the other team or out of bounds.
Getting on him. He can't bring in a lot of reserves. He only has 2 on the bench, so he'll be moving them, Coach Miranda, back and forth.
That's a good point. With only 2 bench players, you can't afford someone to foul out because...
I don't know if he had some people that got injured or they didn't have that many people at Miramonte either. Look at Soto got the ball. Nice pass off and a fly swat job.
Yeah, Williams is a beast inside.
Kicks it back out. Step back 3. Too deep. Williams.
With the rebound.
Did she travel? I guess she did. She's pivoting back and forth. But she put it on the ground. You don't want to do that against Strathmore. There's a 3-point try, top of the key, and traveling before the shot. It's that pressure makes you do things a little bit quicker than you'd like to do. That's what Hoover does.
Let's look at this block by Williams, and that's the thing about Fresno High. They're physical. And they'll get all the loose balls because of their size and because of their willingness to go after those plays. So the tenacity of Fresno High is something to look at.
Sherry Choppin, they're 44. She's a big girl. Somebody told me the big girl got hurt. Well, now been another girl, but she's in the game. She's got some size. Got 2 Choppas and 2 Gutierrez's on Strathmore's team. Yeah, that's one girl. Rebound, miss. Fresno shooting poor in this game. Williams with the rebound, but jump ball scenario.
You're right about
the Warriors basketball.
You're right about the shooting for the Warriors. It's not going that great. Only point they have on the board right now is a free throw. Other than that, they have not made a field goal so far this game.
There's an open 3. Miss it. Got to hit those shots. 8-1, Spartans. That's a Sherry Choppa. Double team, baseline. Kick it back out. She threw it to the back court. Turnover against Strathmore.
When you have Phillips and Williams on you on a double team, it's hard to look over and find someone open. That's just 2 tall players on you. You can't find anyone open. You have to turn it over.
On her. I was just watching him. And so Fresno Warrior ball, 8-1, struggling on the offense. Soto almost with a steal there. She was going after it, Gabe. That rolls in.
Wow.
3. Man.
That's a lucky bounce.
De La Rosa. So 8-4. Wow, high off the glass, Soto. Nice looking shot. Another steal and traveling against Strathmore.
The great thing about Strathmore is that they get in transition defense so well, it keeps the other team from getting on a fast break. You look down, and all of a sudden, Strathmore has the ball again.
Yeah.
We did it again. We fell for it.
Yeah. They got a very short memory, and they commit a turnover. And that's traveling. Williams shuffled her feet before she passed the ball. She didn't know what happened. That's caused by the pressure.
Turnovers are going to be big in this game.
You're trying to think of too many things at once.
The more Strathmore has, the more Fresno is going to fall behind in terms of losing focus and control.
Soto kicks it back out, almost threw it to me. So I like the way you're calling the game, but I'm not playing. Well, I think the girl's supposed to come out, and she dropped in. They thought she's going to drive to the rack.
Another errant pass by a Strathmore player.
Got a hit from the outside, Fresno. That's a left elbow. Shot's good by De La Rosa. Yasmin.
Backward on that one.
10-6, Strathmore ball, so they're hanging in there. And Coach Curtin's a very nice lady.
This is what you call backboard. Off the back, and De La Rosa, if she gets shots like that, if she gets looks, she should take them because she can make them.
And Yvette Gutierrez throws it away. 2 bad passes in a row by Strathmore. Coach Miranda, he's a little bit hot right now. He's pacing back and forth, going backwards now. Hopefully a ball or banana peel is not behind him. That shot short. Here come the Spartans. Nice pass. Soto kicks it back out. 10-footer misses. Chapa with a good save. Out of bounds to Fresno, I guess. I thought it was the other way around.
It was close, definitely. Both teams fighting for the ball, headed out of bounds. Fresno gets it this time.
Only down by 4 points. I'll tell they're ball hawks on Strathmore's team. Those lazy passes are not good against their team.
Every time Fresno
passes and sharp.
Every time Fresno passes the ball, there's a Strathmore hand nearby. So
they're long passes.
Spartans are really getting on those long passes.
Yeah, they gotta be short passes and they're sharp. Whether bounce pass or like that's a good one. And there's Soto in the backcourt. Jasmine Soto, number 2, surveying the defense. 3-pointer, high arch, short. Shooting has not been superlative for Strathmore. Up by 4 points. Here's a 3 right corner. Doesn't go. Sparks with the rebound. A little trap in the backcourt. And jump ball situation. It goes to Strathmore. Soto will bring it in.
And that's the second time I've seen Fresno High double team a Strathmore player, and the Strathmore player panic and almost turn the ball over. Strathmore needs to figure out a way to get out of that double team, or else Fresno High knows the weakness of Strathmore and they'll exploit it.
There's Valerie Chapa, and she's in the game, of course, and then Sherry Chapa is 44, the big girl, double teamed on the baseline for Strathmore. Shoot to Jay. Doesn't go. And traveling. Yeah, they forced a lot of those turnovers with their quickness. Strathmore, they were not shooting that well from the outside, the Spartans.
Well, neither are the Warriors. Warriors are not shooting well from the outside either, but that's a different issue.
But I don't know if Strathmore does shoot that well. They score a lot of points in transition.
As long as Fresno High is missing their shot, Strathmore is content right now with just taking whatever they can make.
Sherry Chapa. Soto, left-handed dribble. And to the paint, she's fouled. Going to the rack. 2 shots for Jasmine Soto. Number 2, Strathmore.
Both offenses are cold. It's only in the fast break do these teams score, it seems like.
And for her, that was a rock. The thing about her, she'll keep firing up and she'll score whatever way she can. Like, 28-point score. I don't really worry too much about it.
You examine Soto. She has a routine before she takes a free throw. She bends her knees, brushes her hair, bends her knees again, dribbles twice, shoots.
Well, she made this one.
Routine worked.
Good players normally make that second one. They missed the first. Williams, 3-pointer, left corner, in and out. 11-6 Strathmore over Fresno on NCS TV, NorCal Sports Television. 11-6, the Strathmore Spartans over the Fresno Warriors after one. Game 3 of the NCS TV Mission Oak Showcase, Mission Oak High School in Tulare, East Tulare, on a beautiful Saturday. Mark Heffern and Gabe Camarillo. Of course, we'll be selecting our NCS TV Summer Camp Player of the Game after, well, sometime in the fourth quarter, I should say. And they'll have an interview with Gabe and get a plaque. Warriors not shooting that well, neither is Strathmore. Well, Aaron Williams fighting for the ball. Gets the rebound, puts it in.
Hey, if you don't shoot well, but you can rebound well, that's almost making up for it.
Yeah, it's Aaron Williams, 16 points a game, 10 rebounds, the captain for the Warriors. That's her game in there in the paint. It's a big girl, wide shoulders. Want to try to get her the ball. And they're playing a zone, the Warriors against Strathmore. Soto's in the game in front of us. In the paint.
Turnover.
Yep. There's a 3-second violation against Strathmore.
Look at this second chance bucket by Williams. And, Fresno High is a great rebounding team. They average about 18 rebounds a game, and Williams is a big part of that.
Strathmore shoots about 35% from the field, 18 rebounds, and 10 steals per game, 44.6 points, which isn't a lot. So they're not a high-scoring team. And 44 points a game for Fresno, about the same, 35% shooting. Both teams average 44 points and 35% shooting. 23 rebounds, so they have more of the Warriors. 6 assists and 5 steals. So they're like 13-8 coming in, 1-2 in league, and Strathmore 19-3 and 5-1. So very similar as far as point production. Strathmore's not a high-scoring team. You would think that, but they really are not. Soto, right baseline, kicks it back out. Soto, in the paint. It's partially blocked by Williams. The jump ball situation. It goes to Strathmore.
You see Fresno.
So watch it slapping at the ball and picking up her second foul. That's how you get fouls reaching in like that a lot.
Yeah, Fresno's running the zone defensive scheme because they know Strathmore can't shoot that three. Exactly, see. Strathmore can take the three, but it's a different thing to try and make it and force Fresno out of that zone scheme. Until they make it, then Fresno won't get out of the zone.
Big Williams foul in the backcourt. That's by number 23 for Strathmore, Valerie Chapa. That'll be her first personal foul. Williams much bigger than anybody that Strathmore has. Williams takes it to the rack. Offensive foul. I think could have gone either way. Over Yosel Gutierrez. A pretty good position, number 22 on defense for the Spartans. 11-8. Strathmore, kind of a, like I said, both teams average 44 a game, which isn't a lot. 3-point try, short, misses left, out of bounds to Strathmore. Just a poor pass. Williams missed. Yasmin De La Rosa, number 2. It wasn't really a forced error. Soto takes step back 3 by Soto, misses. And Soto going for the jump ball.
Every ball is going to be contested in this one.
It goes to Fresno.
You talked about all those statistics, but one thing that you can measure is just the tenacity in both these squads. They both go after it every single time.
There's a trap. Timeout, Fresno Warriors. Level 8 Strathmore on NorCal Sports Television.
This broadcast of the Mission Oaks Showcase is brought to you by the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. 5-day overnight camp for 4th to 12th graders. Register now with a $99 deposit and earn $100 off camp enrollment. Go to NorCalSportsTV.com/camp for all the details. And also by Recruiting Boost, the athletic college placement service. The 4th annual All NorCal Games. The All NorCal Games return April 5th, 2020. Go to www.norcalsportstv.com/ing for everything All NorCal Games related and recaps from previous years. Straight Sports. Custom uniforms. Go to straightsports.com for more. That's straight, STR8 sports.com for more. And meetingroomsondemand.com. affordable alternative to hotel meeting rooms with locations in Arizona, California, and Nevada. Say, Mark, you ever been to Arizona, California, or Nevada? You've been to California, obviously. You grew up, but Arizona, Nevada?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's great. Where'd you go in Arizona?
Well, Las Vegas.
Las Vegas? Okay.
And a couple of other cities in Vegas. As far as Arizona, Tucson.
Tucson? I've been to Tucson. I've been to the Grand Canyon once.
Yeah.
Great,
Grand
beautiful.
Canyon too, with the family. That was great.
Yes.
That's unbelievable, the Grand Canyon.
What,
how
sunset?
Majestic,
when at sunset, it was nice.
How majestic, how large it is.
Yes.
Unreal. I was very impressed with the Grand Canyon. And a foul against Strathmore. I think it's against Soto. No, I'm not calling it. They're putting up 13 up there, but she's looking around. Let's see. Yep. She reached in. That's her second personal foul.
That's not a player you want to get into foul trouble because Soto.
Remember I talked about reaching in.
Exactly. You don't want to get in foul trouble with Soto because Soto, she's their best player. We've seen her score 8 points in this game so far, and without Soto, this offense is in trouble.
Mia Garcia at the foul line misses the first of 2. Makes the second one. And we want to see the best players, playing the game. Have minutes. 3-pointer left corner is good. Valerie Chapa. Strathmore. Nice stroke. Had it. They've had some open looks here from the corner. They finally knocked one down. 14-9 Spartans. Williams for 3. Too deep. As you can see, another big girl in the game for Fresno. That's a long 3. Seth Curry in and out. Williams with the rebound, puts it in and is fouled.
There's Williams again.
Coming into play.
Williams fighting for the board and getting the second chance bucket. You love to see that if you're Fresno because those are the types of plays that you make your offense around.
Yeah, and Sherry Chapa checks back in, number 44 for Strathmore. 14-11 Spartans.
And the Chapa in because they know that because with her size, she's probably the only one on Strathmore that can guard Williams.
Williams with a free throw. 14-12. They were the Spartans over the Warriors. Inside the 3-point line, misses. Sherry Chapa might have been fouled from behind.
Look at that 3-point by Chapa in the corner. Strathmore, if they got an open shot, they'll take it. They don't make them all the time, but that one was good from outside.
Painter banks it in.
And there they go again. Another bucket for Strathmore. They're on a 5-0 run here.
That's Yvette Gutierrez, number 11.
Scoring starting to pick up here late in the second quarter.
Girls, some of these girls go well with their left hand for Strathmore. They're not left-handers. They lose the ball that time. They want to reach in. Number 2 has it kicked away from behind. Live ball. Spartans coming up. 16-12 and a little bump in the back court against Fresno. Actually, more than a little bump.
That's one way to stop the fast break.
Yeah.
Just bumping from behind. And
right.
You've seen in the NBA sometimes some teams try doing that. Against James Harden, they try playing behind them and bumping them from behind. And
Yasmin De La Rosa with a foul, her second personal. 5 team fouls on Fresno and 4 on Strathmore. And, of course, Soto has 2 personal fouls for Strathmore. Number 2. Long 3. Short. Taken away by the Spartans. Try another 3. Too deep. Soto throws it to the middle. Sherry Chapa misses a layup. Williams tripped in the backcourt. No harm, no foul. Wild and Woolly basketball. Covered by the Spartans. Soto pulls up for the 3. In and out. Back in again. Shooter's touch. Soto.
What a player.
And traveling against Fresno.
How about Strathmore not letting Fresno cross the timeline? They were pressuring them, full court press, and that all led to that Jasmine Soto 3. She now has 11 in the game.
Oh, yeah. As you know, 28, and that's traveling. As you know, 28 points a game, you're used to scoring. You make it look easy, but you're scoring bunches.
There's the Soto 3 we talked about. Bounced off the rim twice and in.
Shooter's touch. I don't think she has a great touch, great stroke and 3-point range. Her main game is her quickness and her speed, layups and in the paint. She'll make a 3 occasionally, I think I was trying to see how many threes she had coming into the game. A ball banked in and out. Williams with the rebound. No basket. She was fouled.
With that Soto three, you see it rim around, you can't help but think that's a lucky bounce off the rim.
She has 28 threes this year.
Oh, yeah, well, when you shoot 28 threes a year, well, you're going to get that rim, that lucky bounce off the rim.
Valor Chop has made 26 threes this season. That's not the main part of her game. I mean, that's traveling, so not the main part of her game, but she can do it.
Exactly.
That's the one area she needs to work on for the next level.
Well, Soto is fast and she can get inside, so if she gets the three-point shooting going, she'll be an all-around athlete.
Well, you know me, I like the perfect player.
Who doesn't?
19-12 Strathmore, 3 minutes to play in the first half. Yeah. There's Soto with a steal. Another poor pass, and she goes in for the layup.
She can do that very well. She can defend. Forget about a three-point shooting for a second. She can defend the ball.
There, she came from behind, like a defensive back, cut it off. I think she's had 6 more points just like that. Can't throw those lazy passes when she's around there. Those angle, diagonal passes. She's kind of like lurking 2 feet away. Williams from the outside. Her game should be inside the paint.
You're exactly right.
An offensive foul.
She shouldn't be shooting those three-pointers. That's not her shot. But
Soto take advantage of her size.
Soto's shot right here with the layup and the steal, you got to see that. What a player. She's exciting to watch, I got to say.
She does a lot of those, you know. We've seen at least 2, if not 3 of those, the steal and then the basket. It's a nice long three. Number 5, Remini White for Fresno, keeping them in the game, down 21-15. Gutierrez, top of the key. Open look, 3. From the Warriors. Williams and company down by 6. 2 minutes to play, first half. Hey, man, that's left-handed.
Floater alert.
Love that.
Love that finger roll floater.
Jasmine De La Rosa. Left-handed floater from the right baseline. Soto with the ball. Jasmine Soto going right. A 3, banks off. So almost grabbed it. Curtin, yelling encouragement for her team, the Fresno Warriors. Williams has it for Fresno, down by 4. It's a deep pass out of bounds. Almost ran to the security guy over there.
Full speed. And that's just how fast Fresno plays, running into walls and everything.
He's kind of buffed that security guard on the far end.
Looks kind of scared, if I'm being
my
honest.
Brother. He's a thin Dennis, that's what he is.
Is that your brother?
Yeah, that's not my brother, but my brother's a security guard, but he's a thin Dennis. Long 3, in and out, heartbreak. Williams with the rebound. From the Warriors down by 4, 21-17. They got a 3, right corner, short. Williams with a rebound. Now it's a jump ball scenario. It should go to Strathmore. Morgan off the bench. He's not having a great time in the first half, but he's hanging in there.
Strathmore, they've been forcing a lot of those jump balls, and they've won them. That's really good if you're the Spartans, because you know you lack size to really fight for those low balls. That's great.
And of course, Sienna Curtin, head coach of Fresno. Baseline, Gutierrez. 10 seconds on the shot clock. It's a 10-footer. Not getting much of the roll either. Williams does a great job on the boards for Fresno. And that's just kind of thrown away. And here comes Soto. Middle of the pack, looking right. Jasmine Soto, number 2. Kicks it this side. The pull-up J. Missed. Out of balance to Fresno. Not a superlative game for Strathmore as far as shooting. They're winning by 4 in their defense. Both teams having trouble putting the ball in the baskets. 21-17. Should be the last shot.
That's a
Soto came very close to a third foul. You have 2 fouls. there's no reason with 4 seconds on the clock to try to hit it off somebody else.
I agree with that. I was about to say that. Soto almost got away
We're not
with
going to
one.
steal. You're not going to score on the other end. So, I mean.
And see how this half ends.
I think she was fouled on the drive, though, before the shot.
Really unfortunate for Fresno. They had a chance to make this a really close game, a one-possession game, and then a turnover, and now the foul on Soto. 0.8 seconds. Let's see if Strathmore can get a shot off.
0.8 of a second. In and out. A lot of shots in and out.
Heartbreaker.
Strathmore 21 and Fresno 17 at the half on NorCal Sports TV.
Finding athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches. Contact us today. Finding athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches. Contact us today. Finding athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches. Contact us today.
It's Game 3 of the NCSTV Mission Oak Showcase from Mission Oak High School in Tulare. At the half, Strathmore 21 and Fresno 17. It hasn't been a superlative shooting game, but both teams They're playing pretty good defense throughout. Jasmine Soto, number 2, the top player for Strathmore, one of the top in the section. She averages 28 points per game. She's having a nice one. And let's see, unofficially, I'd say about 16 points for her, primarily off steals. She had a 3-pointer primarily off steals and take the ball to the basket. Valerie Champa has a 3. And Yvette Gutierrez has 2. Giselle Gutierrez has 2 for Strathmore. Yasmin De La Rosa, number 2 for Fresno, having a good game with 7 points, has 1 trifecta. Romney White with 4 with 1 3. Mia Garcia has 1, and then 5 points for Aaron Williams, captain number 13, one of the big players for Fresno up front. 21-17, it was 11-6, Strathmore after 1. As we begin the second half here from Mission Oak. Richard Miranda, head coach of Strathmore, and Sienna Curtin, the head coach of Fresno. And so neither team quite getting untracked offensively in this game so far. But, they're not really high-scoring teams. They both average 44-plus per game. So that's not a lot. They're not like Hoover. They don't score like that. But they're still a little bit down. 17 for Fresno and 21 for Strathmore. It looks like Coach Miranda is using the towel to wipe up some water on the other end. He's in front of the Fresno bench. What a guy. Gee. Generous.
Yeah. Miranda
generous to me. I don't know if I'd like that.
He's a rare one, especially when it comes to intensity. You're talking about that in the first half, his intensity on the sideline. Besides intensity, he's a great guy, of course.
Oh, yeah, he is. Yeah, he's a great guy. Fantastic.
I'm excited to see
moving right to left here in this quarter and a foul against Strathmore.
I'm excited to see how Fresno High responds after falling behind in the first half. How are they going to attack Strathmore's defense? I say that they attack inside the paint and go from there. But it seems like in the first half they're trying to shoot it from outside, and it just wasn't working for the Warriors.
No, I wouldn't. I would hit my people like Williams. I hit the girls inside. That's where their strength is. And, well, from what I've seen, I don't know Fresno that well. I just know their stats. Both teams are 35% shooters.
In terms of the eye test, you see that they have Williams and Phillips, and they can score.
The stats and the eye test that my brother goes by as. Quick 3, and that's an air ball. That was a good look for Yasmin De La Rosa, and she missed a wide right. 21-17 Strathmore.
That's an
example. Wait for one of these teams to kind of get it going, a little run.
That's an example of just what this game's been. It's just a lot of three-point attempts, but not a lot of three-point makes.
A lot of attempts, not too many made. Soto, high arch 3, off the rim. I wonder if Soto runs track. I think she'd be a good track person. It's wide open 3 left corner. It's good.
There you go.
See Soto.
De La Rosa
hit him.
De La Rosa got that one in there. You see Fresno is trying to make a couple threes. They take a lot of them in this game.
Yes. Yasmin's a nice shooter. Knocked out of bounds. Good defense by Fresno. Yasmin De La Rosa is a nice-looking shooter, number 2 for Fresno.
In a one-point game like this, though, I wouldn't fall in love with a 3. I take what's given to me, and if Strathmore is giving me 3-point shot, I'll take it. If they're giving me inside, I'll take it.
Another 3, in and out. Rebound to Yasmin Soto, back court. Nice pass and deep, and basket by Gutierrez for Strathmore.
Strathmore,
Gutierrez, 22.
They're able to score on the fast break. It's just when they set their offense up, all of a sudden the Spartans can't get anything going.
And Soto picked up that foul, just kind of like, I think, it's kind of reaching over.
There's De La Rosa's 3.
To me, those are not good fouls. That's the third personal foul. Those are not even shooting fouls.
You saw De La Rosa's 3 on the replay. Again, if Strathmore is giving me his own defense, I'll take the 3s. But if they're going to play man-to-man, why not go inside the post?
Williams misses. Yeah, kicked out of bounds by number 1, Mia Garcia for Fresno. Now my thing, I'm a top scoring player. I'm not going to pick up fouls reaching in. Only fouls I'm going to pick up are shooting fouls.
I agree.
And with 3 fouls, I'm going to. Yeah, but 3 fouls, and I'm going to do it. You get fouls when you reach in, whether it's a foul or not. I mean, sometimes the officials see it one way or not. So to me, those are not good fouls. Short. She gets a rebound. Gets it back out. And a foul against Fresno. That'd be against Mia Garcia, fouling on the arm, number 1.
And there's the
boom
fast break bucket that I was talking about. Strathmore's really good at running in transition. It's just when they set their feet, for some reason, they're not able to get open looks. But here they are at the free throw line.
Yeah, that's their game.
I like their uniforms, though.
The numbers are hard to see, but great uniforms.
They are hard to see, but
they're uniform. The numbers should be lighter.
Yeah.
Because you got a navy blue with a little red trim.
I agree.
But I do like the colors.
Yeah, that's what I was referring to. But the numbers are a little hard to see, especially like us, where we have the rosters in front of us and trying to figure out who's who.
And it's back-to-back free throws. Like I said, it hasn't been the greatest game, but they're still leading by 3. It's just having trouble getting corked offensively. Both teams have. May go down to the wire. That's not a carry. That'd be something. Nice steal. Mia Garcia from the free throw line misses. Wow. Soto, left baseline misses. Don't want to get that offensive foul knocked out of bounds. Goes to the Spartans. Yeah, nobody can really get uncorked in this game offensively. So it's going to be grinded out. Off her foot, out of bounds to the Fresno Warriors.
Strathmore has had a lot of those types of turnovers where they're just unforced, just simple errors, whether it be an errant pass or off
Kicks
the foot.
Kicks off the foot and boom.
Exactly.
Like, want to get out of here?
It has to make Miranda unhappy.
He's trying to figure out what's going on. And traveling against Fresno. As the coach, Sienna Curtin, up on her feet for the Fresno Warriors.
She's always standing. She is very active coach, very involved with her players. You have to see that from a high school girls coach.
That is a foul against Mia Garcia. We're reaching out with her left leg as much as her left arm. Her third personal foul on Mia.
Fresno, they come from the North Yosemite League. That's the same league as Hoover.
Yes.
We saw them earlier. Fresno and Hoover, they play each other twice a year, and you must assume.
How's Roosevelt in girls basketball?
Roosevelt, they lead. They're second to Hoover this year.
Fresno, and I know that Fresno and Roosevelt have some excellent boys teams. They played in the finals at the Solent Arena. I don't know if it's been Division III or Division II in the past. And they really have some awesome fans.
Roosevelt girls are 14-9 this year, but Fresno's 13-9 this season, and their record speaks for
at the free throw line.
Record speaks for themselves. Fresno, they're not a great squad, but they can definitely win games down the stretch, and we might see that today against Strathmore as you look at the replay.
Second and 2 for Jasmine Soto.
See the replay of the inside bucket or the foul on Fresno High.
Boom. 2 out of 2 for Jasmine. 25-20 Strathmore. Williams playing beyond the three-point line. Ball's tipped. Three-pointer short. Kicked up. Covered by Gutierrez. Does a good job for Strathmore. Soto, quick drive. Euro step of the basket. Borrowed that from LeBron. Kind of split the defense. Got it up there.
That's 15 points for Soto today.
Her game is, driving primarily. Three-pointer once in a while. Driving, steal, basket, and driving, scoring. Pretty good free throw shooter. Like most players.
Let's look at that LeBron-esque play you're talking about. Look at that free.
Yeah. Up there quickly.
Freelance Euro step. Two Fresno Warriors on her, and she split the room.
Watch the NBA players, man. It's effective. They allow it. And a foul on the arm.
3-point play now.
Yasmin De La Rosa, number 2 for Fresno. Here's the whole thing. They're not really hitting threes. Why are you fouling them?
Exactly. Coach Kern's asking that exact same question to her Warriors players. Why are you fouling when you know that they've struggled
Just come up close to them. You don't have to be right on top of them. And free throw good by number 23, Valerie Chapa.
I mentioned it earlier,
5-point score.
But Strathmore's a great free throw shooting team, and they'll knock these down. Not that one.
She has 3. She was attempting the 3. And here's Sherry Chapa, number 44. And some size for Strathmore. Only 1 out of 3. Williams playing guard. I don't know why she's not underneath the basket. Why are the big plays for Fresno on the perimeter? It's out of bounds.
Yeah, that's a good question there.
I'm just curious.
I know Williams.
Jasmine Leal, 23, and Williams are both on the perimeter. And those are big girls, big shoulders and everything. I don't know if they're three-point shooters, but they're not underneath. They're outside.
Maybe
the
they're trying
line.
to draw the bigs outside in order to drive inside with their smaller guards. Just an idea. Maybe that's what Curtin's doing, but
yeah, I mean,
we've seen that a lot in this game, and I'm curious about that.
She was nice to me, so I won't say anything too negative. That was a quick move, but a travel against Strathmore.
You know, all these strategies the coaches come up with, there's always a reason for it, and really, I think what Curtin's doing might be smart because you really want to clear the paint in order so you can have De La Rosa, White, or Garcia to get inside.
That's a long three. No,
Williams
here comes Jasmine Soto, 2-on-2. Left-handed, misses, and a block. She tried to avoid the defender. She did. Blocking foul against Fresno. Jasmine is kind of exploding to the basket. And number 2 has 2 free throws for Strathmore.
There's her free throw
Nothing
routine
like
again.
Practice. Nothing like practice.
Talking about her free throw routine. You'll see her right here. You dribble twice. She skipped it that time. She made it still.
Well, she's hit 4 in a row. Last 2 times she's 2 out of 2, so getting her game in gear, you know, it's going to come for her. She's not really going to worry about too much. That's tipped. 30-20, 10-point lead. It's a three-pointer from the corner. Air ball. Here come the Spartans. Pushing a little bit more. Both teams average 44 points per game and are 35% shooters. More assists for Strathmore, more steals per game. Yeah, Soto kind of fall away 3, just basically threw it up.
Yeah, that was not good shot selection by Soto.
Williams with the rebound. And I'm number 24 in that play, Adriana Turan. I'm taking the ball to the basket. She's 10 feet away from the basket, and it's kind of an open lane. She throws it off to a girl who's double teamed. That's someone who doesn't play a lot and doesn't have the confidence to score.
Fresno's just abandoned the inside game, and they're really passive right now. No one's really wanting to take charge, and really they need someone to take charge. They're down 10 with 2 minutes in the third quarter left.
Nice passing for Strathmore. And
what
deep
a
the basket, good.
Soto with a pass. She can do it all, can't she?
Great pass. Yeah, assist, scoring. Three-pointer. In and out. Williams with the rebound. Puts it off glass. Aaron Williams.
Adriana Tehran's taking a lot of those threes in that corner, but she's not making them. At a certain point, you just have to trust the inside game and pass it off.
Wow. That's a great-looking shot. That's number 23. That is Valerie Chapa for Strathmore. The Strathmore girls, they have long hair, and a lot of times oh, wow. Is that Williams?
Williams with the
Williams
stroke.
for 3?
She's taking a couple of them this game.
Yeah. Well, the Strathmore girls, their hair is long, hangs over the numbers, so it's hard to see the numbers unless you know them. Here comes Williams leading the break like Magic Johnson. In and out.
And one.
Left-handed shot, good, and it counts. Man, the rebound, coast to coast. Left hand avoids the charge, scores. Goes to the free throw line.
Williams has a chance to get 6 points in just 30 seconds. That
was nice.
That brings the Warriors into this game single-handedly.
So she's playing guard in her second half, and it's been effective. Deep rebound from the Spartans, up by 8 points, 35-27. Bad pass to Soto, thrown away. Now back to Strathmore. Those high lobs are never effective, if you ask me. They're easy to cover for the defense. It's a poor pass for the Spartans. Girl wasn't watching. Turnover. Williams going to split the D.
The double team. Williams gets out of it, though.
Another 3. Short. Comes Jasmine Soto. Around the defender, puts it in. Fake left, went right, off glass. Jasmine Soto, number 2, with another 2 for Strathmore.
How crafty is Soto on that play?
Very good. There is a good shot. Finally
hit one. She spent the whole third quarter shooting from that corner.
She's had that shot and looked good that time. It's only a 7-point game. Soto banks in a 3-pointer. What else? So, Strathmore 40, Fresno 30 after 3 on NorCal Sports TV. The Strathmore 40 and Fresno 30 after 3 as we head into the fourth quarter. I was talking to Gabe while we were off about Jasmine Soto. She creates her own shots, whether it's driving to the basket or shooting threes. A lot of these other girls, and many girls that play ball, they have to rely on somebody else to get them the ball, whether they're shooting a corner 3 or from the left or right wing. She creates them herself. Gutierrez misses. And she had that 3-pointer that banked in at the buzzer. It's kind of a crushing blow for Fresno. Williams will look good in the second half. She's fast, takes it to the rack and scores. Erin Williams.
She's come alive in the second half.
Doing good as a perimeter player, as a guard in the second half.
She has. Williams going in from all over the place, outside or inside.
The 3 in. Soto with the rebound. High off the glass, doesn't get the roll. Man, she just kind of squirted through that defense. See how she did that? There was no shot, and she made a move and kind of went under or over and under.
She's slippery. You can't really catch her on defense because she is so fast, as you said, and her agility and quickness, elusiveness.
Kind of went under and
really, that's the word
to
describe her. She just, on offense and defense, she comes out of nowhere and she makes the play.
Offensive players know how to score. They know how to get to the rack, either for a bucket or to get fouled. They find ways. They're very creative.
Exactly. Soto definitely is an offensive player. She's carrying this team. She's 26.
They know spots on the court where they can get to. And then they rely on their athleticism. That's a foul against Strathmore. It's reaching in. Like Miranda says, play it with your feet, not with your hands. He's into it. He's got the shades on. He doesn't miss a thing.
Well, up 9 with 7 minutes left.
Let's talk about playing with your feet, not with your hands.
This game's not over yet.
Oh,
Fresno can come in this with a long run here. And
only 9 points,
Williams
especially
is
Williams.
capable.
They think about double teaming her from the backside. Another 3 with a left-hander, in and out. Strong rebound by Soto, knocked out of bounds. But it's a foul against Fresno. Should be a foul against number 4, Anissa Brown. So Soto showing some hops, going for the rebound, and Jasmine has free throws coming up. Should be 1+1. 17 fouls against Fresno, 4 against Strathmore.
And the fact that Strathmore's already in the bonus, that hurts Fresno.
Well, you know how often James Harden goes to the free throw line. That's why he's such a great scorer.
Yeah.
He coerces the defense to foul him, and a lot of free throw attempts, the most in the league.
It really limits how Fresno can play defense now that they're on bonus. They don't want to be so aggressive because a simple blocking foul can really turn into a 1-and-1 on the other end.
Timeout on the court. Strathmore 43, Fresno 32 on NorCal Sports TV. The Strathmore Spartans 43, the Fresno Warriors 32. Strathmore, Gabe, is about their average. They average 44 a game, and Fresno's at 44. Williams had a strong second half. Nice drive by Aaron and a good pass off to number 4, Anissa Brown, and Brown will go to the foul line.
Brown wanted that layup.
I think that Aaron has been better as a perimeter player here in the second half. Big girl, but she dribbles the ball fairly well, pretty good shooter.
She is
she's
playing
done a
point
good
guard.
job
Yeah.
in the second half as more of a facilitator and scorer.
Exactly.
More of an overall game than trying to hang underneath the basket.
You see she's just about to Anissa Brown right there, and that really shows how much of an all-around athlete that Williams is, because with her size, you assume she's going to be in the paint, but she really can
she's 16
control.
points and 10 rebounds a game.
Exactly.
But she has another aspect to her game right there. Lane violation against Fresno. You can't have that when you're down by 11 points.
It's going to be on Williams, though, to carry this offense, because no one else on the Fresno offense right now is having much luck scoring.
Strathmore up by 11. Jasmine Soto, I have her unofficial with 27 points. Loses the ball momentarily, gets it back. Nice pass. Wide open. Boom! See, it's the open girl, open person. And that was Gisela Gutierrez, who has 6 points today. And hit that open shot. The guy want to travel. We have a referee in the stands. Chop it back to the game number 44 for Strathmore.
How about Strathmore, though, forcing that to be a jump ball? They had 2 Warriors on that ball, and the single Strathmore player forces it as a jump ball. That's, such tenacity.
Williams for 3. Short. Tipped out. Sherry Chopper with the rebound. It's the one big girl on their team. Williams, nice steal, like a DB. Look at her. One-on-one, left-handed, too hard. A very nice interception by her.
There she is again with the steal.
Rebound. Yeah, she's all over the court.
She comes out of nowhere, it seems like, and jumps up on these Strathmore players.
Yeah, she has good basketball IQ, Williams. Soto with the ball, going right. Tried to throw kind of a hard pass to Sherry Chapa. She mishandled it. But tough pass for her to handle. Blocked by Soto, recovered by Soto. Up and around.
Layup.
Williams with the basket.
That play alone deserves player of the game.
Up underneath her.
Like Dr. J with the layup underneath the hoop and
had a few
around.
like that. I could barely see it, but I kind of seen people in the NBA do it. And not girls that often. 47-32 Strathmore over Fresno on NCS TV.
Finding athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches. Contact us today.
Jasmine Soto, unofficial, has 29 points in the game for Strathmore. They lead 47-32 over Fresno. So she's almost scored as many points as the Warriors. And Gabe, Aaron Williams had a fine game for Fresno in the second half. I like her, kind of LeBron James in the point guard. Well, she's an inside player at 16 and 10.
Exactly.
But she's been pretty effective as a guard. Has some steals in the backcourt, handles the ball well, good driver. And so she's a very good overall player. And impressed with her ability. And of course, we were impressed with the speed of Jasmine Soto in her overall game. A very unselfish player, even though she has 29 points. Williams' 3 is in and out. She does look for the open person quite a bit, Soto, and handles the ball. Has the handles, can shoot. And she's knocked down some outside shots. Williams, baseline left, pulls up. Short. Gets her own rebound, puts it in.
There's Williams again.
And Williams. Well,
she misses
big,
her shot.
Strong.
She misses her first shot.
Look at Soto, blown by the defense. Lays it up and in.
Man, Soto's so
I
fast.
said blown by the defense. The girl had good position.
Those
to
two
the last
plays,
10 feet.
Those two plays show you how great players Williams and Soto are for both teams.
Yeah. Look at it. Let's get the rebound, Soto. That's a nice pass. Gutierrez. Back to Soto. Gutierrez. Soto. Going to trap her. Coach Marantis to swing it. Nice pass. Left baseline. And traveling against Strathmore. So you're looking for the open girl out there.
That's the quick
Miranda
layup
always teaching.
by Soto right there.
Oh, yeah.
And that was a good pull by Soto. That's 31 now for her.
That acceleration is like I used to run track, and some guys those last 10 meters have a great acceleration. And so it just rips the ball loose. That was not a travel, a block, and probably foul against Williams. Ripped the ball out of the hands of the girl.
I saw that. Soto just
Well, she didn't quit playing. I mean, she's out there to play 4 quarters. I mean, I don't care the score. It's just one possession after another. Do whatever you can to get the ball or to score and get your girls involved. And so I think their team's gotten better in the second half. And that's what it's all about, improving the second half of the game.
Exactly. Soto was one of those players that you love to see where they get better as the game goes on. Soto's gotten better. 31 points.
It was 21-17 at the half, and it was 11-6 after 1. And you do whatever you have to do.
Yes.
And they have 50 points, so they're over their average, 50-34. That's traveling.
Soto definitely is on her way to being player of the game.
I used to do that, too, and I called traveling. What did I do? Players never foul. They never travel. Most of them. And Magic never fouled. He smiled all the time. He never fouled, at least according to him. Neither did Jordan or even LeBron. Go to the right, off glass, misses. Williams with rebound. She can take it coast to coast. It's a nice pass. Knocked out of bounds. Good play by Yosel Gutierrez. We'll check that. Valerie Chapa, 23. A lot of these girls look alike. Their hair the same way for Strathmore. And 50-34 Spartans. Williams for 3. In and out.
Second chance
Soto
bucket.
with a foul, I think.
There's a foul before the shot was up, though. And how about Strathmore, though? It was a 1-point game where we were saying it's going to go down the wire. Now,
I thought so.
It's over, it seems like. 14-point game. Unless Williams and Phelps and all these great Fresno players can get on a run here, it seems like
Strathmore's was on the line. The violation against Fresno. The shooter trying to free throw went over the line. So, second time they had a violation on a free throw, Fresno. This is a mental mistake. Strathmore basketball, Soto going right. Nice pass to kick it back out. They can use some clock. That lead. Unless they get a wide open shot. And Miranda likes that when they make them. Got it. The three-point shooting has improved in this game as it has progressed too. Strathmore. And basket on this end by the Fresno Warriors, 52-38. Trading baskets won't work under 3 minutes to play. Fresno not really having any type of pressure in the back court. They like to trap in the front court. That's a poor pass, but Strath comes away with it. Wide open 3, too deep. And Soto with the rebound. She uses some clock, 10 seconds on the clock. She's trapped. Kicks it back out. Have to shoot. Short. Williams has it. Nice pass by Williams. To Mia with the basket. Mia Garcia with 2 for Fresno. 52-40. Slob.
Strathmore still.
Fresno not blocking out.
Strathmore playing their patient offense. They'll take shots if they're open, but they want to really bleed some clock out with 2 minutes left in this game.
Williams with the rebound. To Mia again. Knocked out of bounds.
In this game, you just see Fresno. They want to come back in this one, but Strathmore is not letting them because they're taking up so much time off the clock with their possessions. Warriors really lost this one in the third quarter with that big Strathmore run.
So with the rebound. Looking downfield. Looks left, goes right. Give and go to Soto with a basket. Beautiful give and go.
Soto with 33 now for Strathmore.
Good
really,
credit to her teammate for finding her after she passed the ball to her teammate. So, team game. Nice shot, number 5, Remini White, her second trifecta of the game. And Soto was on the line, on the baseline, so the turnover goes to Fresno.
That's a rare mistake you see from Jasmine Soto.
Well, an athlete has to have a short memory, as my dad used to tell me.
Exactly. And Soto, it'll help that she scored 33 points, so she can probably forget about that.
And that's a big girl indeed. 23, that's laid out.
Fresno's not going away. It's a 9-point game, so obviously it seems like it's large, but we've seen crazy stuff happen in girls basketball.
Soto. Nice pass off. Using as much clock as possible. About 1 minute left, 54-45. 3 is short. Out of bounds to Strathmore. Last
Really,
touch by a Fresno Warrior.
Really, the reason why Strathmore has pulled away in the second half was just their ability to defend Fresno and their ability to get buckets in the lane from Jasmine Soto.
54-45
amazed by them.
Strathmore on NCS TV. Unofficially, Jasmine Soto, number 2 for Strathmore, has 33 points. It's a whole home game for her. She averages 28. And she's coming alive in the second half, as has her team. They give up a layup on the other end. It's 54-47. Layup by Mia Garcia. 51 seconds left. And so in the NBA, well, still a game, 7 points. And Miranda, he's moderately pleased, but they did not get back on defense the last couple of times, but 7-point lead. You know, both teams averaged 44 a game, and Fresno surpassed their average, and of course Strathmore has by 10. But it's been the Jasmine Soto shows. She had steals, rebounds, assists, and obviously points to lead their attack.
And real quick, we want to mention this broadcast of the Mission Oaks Showcase is brought to you by the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. 5-day overnight camp for 4th to 12th graders. Register now with a $99 deposit and earn $100 off camp enrollment. Go to NorCalSportsTV.com/camp for all the details. And Recruiting Boost, the athletic college placement service. And now we'll head back to action. 54-47. 7-point game. It's still a game.
Well, Erin Williams has her average of 16 points a game, but Jasmine Soto, her average is 28, has 33. And she's bringing the ball in for Strathmore.
This is important.
And it's stolen by Williams. And a hard throws off the arm of Remini White. That was a very hard shot from about 5 feet away because she was leaning forward, Williams.
Fresno needed a steal and a score in order to get back in this one. That may have cost them.
And, of course, Strathmore fouled in the backcourt. I guess it was Garcia. Now it's the 4th personal foul on Mia Garcia, who has 5 points today.
And 19 fouls for Fresno High. That's why, really, Strathmore was able to get away with this one. They were on the free throw line for most of the 4th quarter.
Boy, that was a tough 1+1 and a miss. Fresno Warrior ball. Like I said, 16 fouls against Strathmore, 9 against Fresno. 40 seconds left. Get the ball into the front court. You can shoot inside the 3-point line. That's a foul. I don't know why she came in so late. Valerie Chapa with a foul for Strathmore. You didn't need to bump anybody when you're up by 7.
And so with this win, Strathmore now has a 20-win season once again. And you talked about how this team has really shown themselves to be a perennial power in the Southern Central Valley.
Yeah. And Sherry Chapa, number 44, in for rebounding purposes for Strathmore. A miss. You got to get the rebound for the Spartans. But no. And this is Brown. Knocks it down. Second of 2 coming up. 6-point game. A little run late for Fresno. They haven't quit in this game.
They have not. That's
credit.
true.
She makes it. They're only down by 5 at 6. Sherry with the rebound, and Sherry's fouled.
Now it's a game of free throws.
And Mia is gone. That's 5 fouls on Mia Garcia. But she had to foul for Fresno. And Mia had about 5 points today. 1 free throw, a couple of buckets. Sherry Chapa shooting 2 for Strathmore, so it's double bonus.
Pause in the
10
action.
team fouls against Fresno, who are the official home team for this game. At least on the scoreboard. Adriana Turan will come in, number 24. She's hit 1 trifecta for Fresno.
She took a lot of them earlier in this game, and really,
Sherry.
Fresno's inability to hit from three-point
Sherry
line.
gets on the board.
Fresno's inability to hit from the three-point line really cost them in this one, I think, in the third quarter and the second quarter. They're taking a lot of threes, but they couldn't get a hot streak going.
Valerie Chapa hit 2 threes and had a free throw. And Sherry has 1 free throw for Strathmore as a Soto in the backcourt. 55-48. There's a blocking foul against Fresno. And that's against Brown, number 4. And Jasmine Soto is going to the charity stripe for more. 33, Kareem's number, and looking for more. The cap. Number 1 scorer all-time NBA history. Hear that, LeBron? LeBron's going after Kobe.
Tonight.
Jasmine. Yeah.
Tonight.
In Philly. Kobe's dad played.
That'll be something to watch. Hopefully.
Kobe played high school. Lower Marion High School in Philadelphia.
That'll be a great moment of the season tonight.
So 34 for Jasmine. Still by Sherry Chapa. Jasmine. Coach says, hold it. 56-48. Favor of Strathmore. Trap. Ball out of bounds to the Spartans. 7.6 seconds left.
It's merely a formality at this point.
Another victory for the Strathmore Spartans. They like to win.
They pulled this one close. You know, it wasn't an easy
Coach
game.
Coach Miranda calling a timeout. Like I said, the guy's always teaching. If I have timeouts, I might as well use them because he has probably 2
That's true. That's
left
true.
now.
You know, Miranda's a great coach.
Yeah.
Really made this program a great program. Spartans,
Great coaches can make great programs, especially at the lower level, youth and high school. College, yes, but they don't last a long time if they don't win. You know, they signed.
Finding athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches. Contact us today.
And guess what? I was talking during the commercial line, yapping so much.
Well, I mean, I agree with what you were saying. You're talking about just how great coaches make great programs. And
Yeah,
Miranda's one of them.
and being out of school for a long time, you know, because it gives you consistency. I think that Sienna Curtin's doing a good job at Fresno. They have a good team this year. They said they compete in the Northeast Summit League. Strathmore's been phenomenal in recent years. They could beat a lot of bigger schools, which they're doing today. Of course, it helps have number 2 Jasmine Soto to build around. Players like that don't come around very often.
And we'll make sure to talk to her right now.
56-48. Who will be the NCS TV Summer Camp Player of the Game? We'll find out in just a moment on NorCal Sports Television.
Finding athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches. Contact us today.
I'm with Jasmine Soto of Strathmore High School. She is the player of the game today. Here you go, Jasmine.
Thank you.
Jasmine, what was important in coming away with this victory over Fresno High?
I think rebounding was key because if they got second and third shots, this game would have been so much closer. So I think rebounding and our fast breaks were the key of this game.
And you scored into the 30s today. You really did it in all types of fashions, from outside, inside, off steals. Really, what do you think is the most important part of your game?
Just winning and making sure that, that we work as a team, really.
This is your 20th win of the season. How does that feel about your program and how they're progressing throughout the years?
It feels amazing, honestly. Like we hustle so much at practice, and this is what we're putting our work in for. So.
Well, it's great talking to you, Jasmine. Good job winning Player of the Game.
Thank you.
Jasmine Soto, Player of the Game for Strathmore High School. Back to you.
Great job, Gabe and Jasmine, as Strathmore wins their 20th game of the year, and she puts up 34 points. Like I said, it's another game for her and a win. She averages 28 a game, and they are victorious over Fresno in Game 3 today of NCS TV Mission Oak Showcase on NorCal Sports Television. And Game 4 coming up in about 18 minutes. Stay tuned.